you have to take a step back and look at what is, I guess, the starting point of what is bothering you, and address it professionally. It's work. It's not, it's not the home life. Like I like to say, there has to be a balance struck. Yes, emotions are involved, especially when individuals spend and invest time in projects. If you've built something for months and then somebody comes in and says, "Oh, it's the most horrible thing ever," people are gonna, you're gonna get upset because you spent a lot of time on it. You need to take the approach of, well, why is it so horrible? And then step in their shoes again, because whatever you're going to sell, whatever you're creating, if it's not for yourself in a sense, if it's for a client, you need to know somebody's going to walk in and look at this one day and have no idea what was put into it. They're just going to see the end result. So that's why you have to be able to take that criticism, because this person who is criticizing you or whatever the issue is, it may be very positive. It may be right. It may be this person is the end user of looking at something and saying, this is the point of view you want, not your point of view, because you spent so much time on it. And like I said, you got that tunnel vision. I did this. I worked on this. It's great. Anybody's coming in that's going to say, oh, there's something wrong with it. Yeah, people are going to take it personal in a sense, but they shouldn't, because use it in a positive way to be able to say, well, maybe there's improvements that have to be made. There's also the flip side, though, and there are situations where it's negative, and maybe people do get personal in the workplace. And my best advice at that point is always saying, it's just keep it professional on your end, and you follow the right steps to always address it. Whether you go to a manager or if you have to address it yourself in that sense, but always make sure you keep it professional, because again, there's always perception. You may think something is, personal, but it really wasn't.